Hey, what's up guys? In this video, I'm reviewing one of the most iconic ultrabooks on the market, the Dell XPS 13. Whether you're a student, a professional, a creator on the go, or just someone who values sleek design and powerful performance in a small package, the XPS 13 has probably caught your eye. This laptop has been a gold standard in premium ultra portables for years now, and in its latest iteration, Dell is aiming to push it even further. In this review, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about this laptop, so let's get started. Also, the link to this laptop will be included in the video description below. Now, first things first, let's talk about design and build quality. The Dell XPS 13 has always stood out with its clean lines, minimal branding, and premium materials, and this year's version continues that tradition. The chassis is crafted from CNC machined aluminum with carbon fiber or glass fiber palm rests, depending on your configuration. It feels as solid as it looks, no flex, no cheap plastic, just premium through and through. Dell keeps things razor thin and ultra light. The latest model is just over half an inch thick and weighs around 2.6 pounds. That makes it ridiculously portable. You can toss it in a backpack, a tote, or even a large tablet sleeve and forget it's dear. Whether you're commuting, traveling, or working from a cafe, the XPS 13 is the kind of laptop that's built to move with you. And let's not ignore those bezels, or rather the lack of them. Dell's Infinity Edge display gives it that all-screen look that still feels futuristic. The top bezel is thin but still manages to pack in a webcam. Overall, it's sleek, modern, and feels very expensive. This thing looks like a piece of technology art. Now onto the display, which is honestly one of the biggest highlights of the XPS 13. You can choose between a few different configurations like Full HD+, UHD+, and OLED options. All of these screens are stunning. Even the base Full HD Plus panel is crisp and vibrant with accurate color reproduction and great brightness. You're looking at 500 nits of peak brightness, which is more than enough for indoor and even some outdoor use. Colors are rich, contrast is excellent, and text looks razor sharp. The 16:10 aspect ratio gives you more vertical space, perfect for productivity, coding, or even just scrolling through web pages. It's subtle, but it makes a real difference. The OLED version that takes things to another level, deep blacks, infinite contrast, and eye-popping visuals make movies, games, and photo editing look incredible. It's more power-hungry, but if you care about visual fidelity, it's worth the upgrade. Touch support is available on select models, and while it's nice to have, it's not a must-have unless you really love tapping the screen. By the way, prices on this laptop update almost weekly with sales and other general price drops. So if you want to find the most updated information, simply check out the video description and you'll find the latest prices. And of course, if you find this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now let's talk about keyboard and trackpad because the XPS 13 nails it here too. The keyboard is a joy to type on, it's backlit, responsive, and surprisingly deep for such a thin machine. The keys have just the right amount of travel and a satisfying feel. Whether you're writing documents, coding, or just knocking out emails, the experience is top tier. The touchpad is large, precise, and glass smooth. It supports all the Windows precision gestures and is honestly one of the best trackpads on a Windows laptop. It's not quite MacBook level, but it's close, very close. Dell's attention to detail here is impressive, nothing feels cramped, and the layout is clean and intuitive. Everything from the palm rejection to the multi-finger gestures works like it should. Now, let's talk about performance. The latest XPS 13 is powered by the Intel's 13th generation or 14th generation Core i5 and i7 processors, depending on your configuration. These chips are part of Intel's Evo platform, which basically guarantees you are getting solid performance, instant wake, long battery life, and good responsiveness. For most users, web browsing, productivity tasks, light creative work, and even light coding, the XPS 13 flies. Apps open quickly, multitasking is smooth, and it handles everything short of heavy video editing or gaming. You can configure it with up to 32GB of RAM and up to 1TB of SSD storage. Boot times are near instant and file transfers are blazing fast. No complaints here. That said, there's no dedicated GPU, so this is not a gaming or high-end rendering machine. If you're into Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, or Blender, you'll want something more powerful. But for the everyday user, the XPS 13 offers more than enough horsepower. Battery life is solid, especially on the Full HD Plus model. Dell claims up to 12 to 14 hours depending on the usage, and in real-world testing, you can expect around 8 to 10 hours with mixed use, browsing, video, email, and documents. That's more than enough to get you through a workday without reaching for the charger. The OLED and UHD Plus versions drain faster, more like 6 to 8 hours, so keep that in mind if battery is a priority. Charging is done via USB-C, and Dell includes a 45-watt fast charger in the box. It can juice you up to 80% in under an hour, which is perfect if you are on the go. Now, let's talk about ports and connectivity. Here's where the XPS 13 might divide people a bit. Dell has gone all in on USB-C and only USB-C. You get two Thunderbolt 4 ports and that's it. No USB-A, no HDMI, no SD card slot. It's clean, but also means you'll need to carry a dongle or dock if you rely on older peripherals. On the plus side, Thunderbolt 4 gives you a blazing fast data transfer, charging, and display output. You can hook this up to a 4K monitor and external GPU or a full docking station with ease. Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.2 are also on board, giving you fast, stable wireless connections whether you're streaming, transferring files, or just syncing with your phone. Now, let's talk about audio and webcam. Audio quality on the XPS 13 is respectable for its size. The speakers are downward firing and get pretty loud without too much distortion. They won't replace your Bluetooth speaker, but for YouTube, Zoom calls, and casual music listening, they are perfectly fine. Dell uses Waves Max audio tuning, and while it adds some richness to vocals and mids, bass is still a bit thin, which is expected in a laptop this slim. The webcam is 720p, still it's usable for meetings and video calls, but it's nothing special. Dell adds Windows Hello facial recognition and a fingerprint scanner for quick and secure logins, which is a big win for usability. Now, talking about software, the XPS 13 comes with Windows 11, and Dell keeps the bloatware to a minimum. You'll get some pre-installed apps like My Dell for updates and support, and McAfee, which most people uninstall immediately. But beyond that, the system is clean, responsive, and easy to personalize. Windows 11 feels at home on this machine. Between the touchscreen support, gesture navigation, and performance optimizations, it's one of the better laptops to show off what Microsoft OS can really do. So how does the XPS 13 compares against the competition? If you're looking at rivals like the MacBook Air M2, HP Spectre X360, and Lenovo Yoga 9i, the MacBook Air still beats the XPS 13 in battery life and performance per watt thanks to Apple's silicon, but Dell wins in display variety, port flexibility, and build materials. The Spectre offers similar performance with a convertible design, and the Yoga is a better pick if you want a 2-in-1. But when it comes to pure premium ultrabook design, the XPS 13 remains a top contender. Pricing starts at around $900 for the base model and can go up to $1,500 for fully maxed out configurations. It's not cheap, but you are paying for craftsmanship, portability, and an all-around refined experience. So, is it a good choice? The Dell XPS 13 continues to deliver one of the best ultrabook experiences you can buy today. It's stylish, well-built, powerful enough for almost everything, and loaded with premium features. Sure, it has a few drawbacks like limited ports, no dedicated GPU, and slightly average webcam performance. But those are trade-offs that come with the territory in a machine that's thin and elegant. If you're looking for a high-end, no-compromise, ultra-portable Windows laptop that blends power, portability, and polish, the XPS 13 absolutely deserves a spot on your list. So guys, let me know in the comments, are you planning to pick up this laptop or are you going to stay with what you already have? That's it for this video, guys. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if this video was helpful, and make sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on this laptop. See you in the next one.